Hello everyone, it's time for Batman vs Ironman. Sorry it's been a bit longer wait than usual, but it's probably going to be worth it. Probably not. Well, probably not, but still. It's probably not going to be worth the wait, but still, at least it's here now. Iron Man, the Armoured Avenger, versus Batman, the Dark Knight. Who will win this battle of the rich billionaires of the comics? I mean, do you see how many similarities these guys share? No wonder they're fighting each other. These guys, I don't know how to describe it, like, the most connected matchup one of the most connected matchups ever. Number 1, Korin O'Keefe. Number 2, Aiden Kerr. Number 3, Prince Zuko 91. Number 4, the Elite Omega Guardian, and number 5 goes to Simple Star. I shout you 5 out every episode because you are probably the best guys I've ever met on YouTube. And number 6 goes to Quartz the Universe. I almost forgot about Quartz the Universe. I think I've been forgetting it recently, so apologies Quartz the Universe if I forgot you in a couple of recent episodes. Very sorry Quartzy, and anyway, let's get into Batman vs Iron Man.
Thanks for having me on the show. It's good to be on Brawl. I enjoy the show. And yes, for sure, I'll be going over Iron Man and what he can actually do and where he's going to stack up in all this. Starting now. Tony Stark, son of Howard and Maria Stark. I'm sure you all know. You see, Tony's dad, Howard, was one of the original members of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was actually considered a genius in his time, creating all different types of inventions, Captain America's shield, and you see his son Tony inherited this genius gene, you could say, and he would grow up and become the genius known as Tony Stark. He created the Iron Man suit. You see, the original Iron Man suit was powered by the arc reactor, but you see, later on in life, Tony would actually upgrade this to actually power all of his suits. You see, Tony with his basic Iron Man suit on is actually pretty strong and fast in his own right. In fact, he easily has building level strength in the Iron Man suit, the original Iron Man suit. Heck, it's so badass. He went head to head with Captain America and Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, and basically dominated them until they caught him off guard at the end. Now, Iron Man's speed in his basic suit is actually around Mach 5, right under Mach 5 speed, to be precise. To be a little more precise about the speed of Mach 5 itself, it's about 3,836 miles per hour. So Tony in Iron Man's suit is actually relative to Mach 5 speed, as I mentioned. Now, his basic suit actually is full of weaponry, that's for sure, such as a mini rocket that he holds inside of his wrist that he can actually shoot out. His pulsar blast, which are actually similar to a laser. But you see, his basic suit is not the extent of his suits. He has something known as a Hulk Buster, which, you guessed it, folks, can go toe-to-toe with base strength Hulk, meaning Hulk Buster can easily lift 100 tons, same as base strength Incredible Hulk, I'm sure you know. and durable enough to take hits from said Incredible Hulk. He has his Thor Buster, his Galactus Buster. I'm sure you can kind of gauge how powerful that is. But as impressive and as badass as Tony might sound with these suits, and yes, he is a genius, but he has his fair share of problems, I'm sure we all know. He's actually struggled.
And I am going to briefly discuss Batman. Well, there's no prep time in this battle, so he's going to be limited to his standard equipment and his basic suit. So this battle will be happening like neither of them will know it's coming. For example, Batman will face Iron Man in the middle of Gotham, or Iron Man's home advantage. I haven't decided yet. So this might be the worst episode yet. I'm not sure. But Batman has some basic equipment such as grapple guns, batarangs, and many more, and he's taken on many powerhouses, and he's mastered every fighting style as well. That's a brief explanation on Batman. Is Iron Man, and this one I was actually not. I'm usually surprised with the results, but not this time. Iron Man. This isn't a stomp, but it's not far from a stomp without prep time. Iron Man obliterates Batman in a lot of categories. He's far stronger. He's far faster. But one thing I will say is Batman is more skilled in fighting. That's for sure. Batman is definitely the more skilled fighter, but skill doesn't get you anywhere when you're outclassed everywhere else, such as strength, speed, intelligence, durability. But Iron Man doesn't even need prep time to call in his suit, so that's another advantage for Iron Man. Sure, Batman's taking on Superman, and Iron Man's taking on the Hulk. But Batman had to use kryptonite to take Superman down, and that was only because of his kryptonite ring. Iron Man took down the Hulk based on his own intelligence. He didn't put any, because he can't exactly fit the vacuum of space into a suit to weaken down the Hulk. The winner is Iron Man.